Hi students, so in this video we are going to learn how you will prepare a piperazine citrate elixir. So elixirs are sweet, viscous, hydroalcoholic liquid preparations which are mostly meant for oral administration. Okay, so we are having two types of elixirs, medicated elixir and non-medicated elixir. So what are the operators are mainly required? What is the aim of this experiment means? Aim to prepare and submit 10 ml of the piperazine citrate elixir. So the operators are mainly required for is beaker, measuring cylinders, glass rod, filter funnel, okay, and filter paper. So these are the glass base mostly we are going to required for the preparation of the piperazine citrate elixir. So the chemicals are mostly required: piperazine citrate, sucrose, peppermint oil, glycerol, and distilled water. Mostly we are going to require for preparing the piperazine citrate elixir. We require the beaker, filter paper, filter funnel, glass rod, and spatula, measuring cylinders. Okay, one is a small and larger measuring cylinders. So these are the glass phase mostly required for preparing the piperazine citrate elixir. So what are the chemicals are required? The chemicals are required. The chemicals are required: piperazine citrate, sucrose, glycerin, peppermint oil, and distilled water. So these are the things we require for preparing the piperazine citrate elixir. So the next one, how you will prepare a piperazine citrate elixir. Okay, we are going to using a simple dissolution method for preparing the piperazine citrate elixir. First one, the required quantity of piperazine citrate I am going to add into the beaker, and to this I am going to add in the half volume of the distilled water. So I am going to prepare a total 10 ml of the piperazine citrate elixir. So I am going to add in the 5 ml of the distilled water. So the 5 ml of the distilled water I am going to add it towards the piperazine citrate. Then I would like to go for continuing the trituration operation, and mixing operation is done. Okay, then take the another beaker. Then take the another beaker. In this another beaker I am going to add in the sucrose. Required quantity of sucrose I am going to add it, and to this also I am going to add in the distilled water to make the simple syrup. So simple syrup is acts as a vehicle in this case. So I am going to add in the 2 to 3 ml of the distilled water to the sucrose, and I would like to go for continue the mixing process. So simple syrup already done. So same heating is done. If any unsoluble sugar particles are there, so then I would like to go for heating for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so then after heating is done, the sugar particles are dissolved. After heating, I will keep it in the water bath. So after heating is done, then I am adding the sugar containing to this initial piperazine citrate elixir. Then once again I would like to go for mixing. After proper mixing is done, then add the required quantity of the peppermint oil and glycerol. So first I would like to add a required quantity of the glycerin. So I am going to measuring the required quantity of the glycerin based on the working formula. So I provided the working formula and master formula to you. So you can do the calculation for the working formula. So I provided that. The working formula you need to prepare a 10 ml, and master formula I given is a 100 ml. Okay, so the required quantity of the glycerin I am taking, and this glycerin I am going to adding towards this preparation. After adding the glycerin, then continue this stirring process. In this case, piperazine citrate mostly we are going to using for the anti-helminthic drug. So mostly we are going to using the different doses for the children's. Okay, and especially we are going to using sucrose is a sweetening agent. Glycerin is mostly we are going to act as a humectant, and peppermint oil is mostly we are going to adding for the flavoring purpose. Sucrose is a sweetening, peppermint oil is a flavoring, and distilled water is a vehicle. So piperazine citrate is mostly API. It is mostly using for the anti-emetic property. So after adding glycerin, then I would like to add the peppermint oil. So the peppermint oil is added and the required quantity of oil is taken to the dropper, and we will add the 2 to 3 drops based on the working formula. After adding of the peppermint oil towards this composition, then once again I will go for mixing. Then the product is ready to go for dispensing. So before I would like to go for transferring directly into the container, I would like to go for measuring in a measuring cylinder. So I am prepared at 10 ml. So I am taking this 10 ml measuring cylinder. I am pouring the product into the measuring cylinder for measure the volume. Okay, so total 10 ml of the product is came. So this 10 ml of the product is going to transfer into the dispensing bottle. So this is the dispensing bottle. We are going to transfer this product into the dispensing bottle and finally fix the label. So this is the way we are going to preparing the piperazine citrate elixir. So the label is mostly consists of the title is piperazine citrate elixir, volume is 10 ml, active ingredient piperazine citrate, the composition piperazine citrate, sucrose, glycerin, and also consists of the peppermint oil. Okay, the category anti-emetic drug, and dose mostly we are going to preferably using different doses for the children's and different doses for the adults. So these are mostly in the cases of the threadworm infections. So this product mostly we are going to using the threadworm infections 1.5 ml thrice in a day. Okay, especially for the children's. But in the case of ascarides, we are going to increase the dose. Okay, through 3 ml thrice in a day. For 2 years baby, we are going to using for 1.5 ml, 1.5 ml or 2.5 ml we are going to using for 2 years. For 2 to 3 years, 5 ml we are going to using. For 4 to 6 years, 7.5 ml we are going to using. For 7 to 12 years, 10 ml we are going to using. So this is the product for the doses for the different age people. We are going to using a different prescribing preparation. That means different dosage strengths we are going to prescribing. Storage stored in a well closed airtight container and keep away from the light, and you have to keep in a cool and dry place. Okay, so this is the label you are going to fixing: manufacture date, expiry date, batch number, license number, and manufactured by. So these are the things you are going to placing on the label to the container. So then the product is ready and dispensed to in this container. And after that you are going to fixing the label properly with a neat legible manner. So then you write the report: 10 ml of the piperazine citrate elixir is prepared and submitted. So this is the way we are going to preparing the elixirs preparations. So today we are learn both paracetamol pediatric elixir and piperazine citrate elixir. Thank you.